Hello and welcome all of you. You're watching K-Commerce Academy with me, Kunal Singhal. In the series of Mock Viva for 2021 practical examinations, again I am available with one more Viva in business studies. So without wasting much time, let's begin with that. Yeah, good evening, Hridam.
Good evening, sir.
Give a short description about yourself.
Myself, Hridam Soni. Hridam Soni from class 12 ABPS, Nathdwara. Uh, I I am from Chamundari district, Pali, sir.
Give a short description about your project.
My project is all about business studies, and my project is all about Charbhuja Company Private Limited. Its CEO of its company is Kunal Malviya. And director of its Shankar Prashant Malviya. It is started in 1988. It is registered in Jaipur and registered office. It is registered in Jaipur and registered office. And the second branch is newly commenced in Gujarat and Maharashtra. The main production of the company is steel, chemicals, and cosmetic things. And the secondary of this project is like fragrance agarbatti, fragrance.
Yes. What do you mean by principles of management?
Principle of management, we can say that it is a guidelines or a rules regulation which is followed in a company so that it can work so the goal orientation may be easy.
What is the major difference or what is the main difference between the principles of management and the principles of science?
The principle of science says that there should be first recurring hit and we should be see that the project is going on perfectly or not by hit and trial method. We can check it by hit and recurring method. And principle of management directly says that it is firstly it has 14 principle. It has furtherly divided into according to the work, like division of work, unity of mind, etc. And science that it is a thumb rule, then harmony with employees, etc. Sir.
Do you find the principles of management to be flexible in nature or rigid in nature?
Principle of management should be flexible in nature, sir.
And how they are flexible in nature?
They are flexible in nature as all the subordinates, managers, employees are working together with in flexible manner. Their behavioral and every aspect done in company are flexible. That works are divided equally. Works are divided equally. As like if order is from the boss, then it will be followed by subordinate, employee, manager. Like all the flexible work they are managing or according to the guidelines they are working.
Okay. There are two principles of management. One is unity of direction and another one is unity of command. You must have studied about those. Okay. So I'm giving one situation.
Yes, sir.
Listen to that. Out of the principle of unity of direction and the principle of unity of command, which principle affects the functioning of the entire organization?
Entire organization. Principle of direction, sir.
Unity of direction. That is a correct answer. And name the concept which is an exception to the principle of scalar chain.
Concept. Sir, can you repeat the question, please, sir?
One concept which is an exception to the principle of scalar chain.
Exception if any scalar chain means that there should be a key through the all employees, like the information in a company should be followed like equally, A to B, B to C, C to D, D to even etc. They all should be know that what's going on in company. And if a gangplank is there, then the direct conversation between the employees.
Is the gangplank available at the same level only, or it is allowed at the different levels of management also?
If it is necessary, like gambling is the like direct communication, and if it is necessary in any level to communicate, then we can use that, sir. Gambling.
Another question is, if a company
Yes, sir.
does not follow the principle of order, what will be the
Principle of yes,
consequence?
sir. Principle. If the company is not follow principle of order, first of all, the principle of order means the right and the fixed place of raw material and the employee, sir. Principle of order. It means that there should be a fixed and right place of raw material and employees. If employees are not properly adjusted or seated at their place, like we can take example of bank. If the cashier is not seated at his place, then there would be much disputes, or we can say that there would be no efficient work. And as we talk about place, then we can take example like we go to the big bazaars, like every user basic things like we can say that mm, face wash and all are put at one place. Grooming things are put at one place. Clothing are at one place. That proper and right selection of that place, and employees their according to their work, the employees are also assigned.
What will be the consequence if we will not follow the principle of order?
That there is no efficient work. It will time consuming, then not goal oriented proper, then sir.
What is the drawback of the principle of stability of personnel?
Stability of personnel, sir. If stability of personnel means that employees, first of all, it's mean that behavior and behavioral to the subordinates and the employees. If it is not proper, then there will be the employees will not work according to their interest, not work according to, they will just like yes we have to do, and they will finish it in a hurry way, sir, and the result will be negative.
Let me ask a few questions from the chapter of marketing management also. I'm
Yes, sir.
giving one phrase. You have to identify the marketing philosophy that have been used in this. Developing a
Okay,
product
sir.
as per the need and wants of the consumer. Developing a product as per the need and wants of the consumer. Which marketing philosophy I'm talking about?
Needs, sir, it is a marketing philosophy.
Okay. What do you mean by societal concept?
Societal concept means it the company should work as according to the company should work also according to the welfare of the consumers.
Okay. What do you mean by marketing mix?
Marketing mix. Marketing mix means that sir, first marketing mix in which all the functions related to the consumer and the seller are entitled, like selecting price according to the product, then consumer wants, then we can say that demands of consumer, it
What
is
are the
included
elements
in
of
marketing
marketing
mix.
mix?
Elements of marketing mix are product price, place and promotions.
What are the elements of product mix?
Element of product mix, sorry sir,
That
not
is
an
branding, labeling, and packaging. What
yeah,
do you mean by
branding, label,
packaging?
packaging. It is the packaging. Packaging means the uh, a product is covered, or we can say that a product is a product is usually safe. A product is usually safe. Like for example, if a sweet is there, we will pack it from it will help from dust. It will help from dusting on it, or else any insects or like this insects or any cannot harm it, sir.
What are the various
Packaging,
levels of packaging?
it has three levels: primary, secondary, and tertiary. In primary level, it is the packaging. It remains with it remains with the till consuming the product, sir. It remains with the consumer till consuming the product. For example, we can say that any tube, sir, any tube. We are using a tube that is the primary, and the secondary level is saying that the tube and it is over covered with the cardboard box, over covered with cardboard box. That is secondary level, sir. And the tertiary level is showing that the tertiary level is showing that if we pack uh, dozen tube in one box, and that box is total known as, sir, tertiary level, sir.
You must have studied about the principle of centralization and decentralization.
Yes, sir.
What do you think? Which one is better, centralization or decentralization?
So a company should work according to their needs, sir. Centralization. A company should not overall centralize or not overall decentralize. The centralized means that power or authority to few ends, and decentralization means then power of authority to every level of management. If we give power and authority to every level of management, then there would be, sir, we can say that every management have power. Then they will give their decisions or order to their employee. Then the work will not efficient, sir. And a company should not also centralize. If a company centralized, then the power, we can say that it is one sided. They will work according their choices, not according to subordinates what they want. So it is equally balanced, sir.
Okay, so you mean to say that there should be a balance between centralization and decentralization. Instead of having complete centralization or complete decentralization, we should take a combination and the balance,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir. According to the company. Yes, sir.
Okay, so that was all for the business trees Viva. And
Yes, sir.
what is my final observation is you need to be a little bit precise with your answers. Just listen to the question carefully and give the to the point answer instead of elaborating unnecessarily. Be precise with your answer. That will be
Sure.
better. And few of the answers you were not prepared. So for that, there is nothing to panic. What you need to do, you just have to prepare those again and again so that you will be able to learn those. This was just a
Yes,
mock Viva. So if you will prepare much better, so in the main Viva, you will perform in a much better manner. Okay.